Hey guys, and welcome back to another Astro vlog. I actually have to make this intro really quick because I'm running out of time. As you've seen in the previous clips in the intro, I'm at a frozen lake in the middle of nowhere here in the Black Forest in southern Germany. And yeah, I'm running out of time. I arrived here later than anticipated, and actually this spot wasn't even planned for this night. So yeah, I arrived here way too late in the evening, and yeah, I was running around searching for compositions, and I have a few in mind, but I'm looking for, or I have to look for one more for a star trail image that I want to do with a pretty cool foreground, yeah, with lots of ice and nice details. And yeah, I will show you. Okay, so as you can see here, this is my playground. Everything here is covered in pretty thick ice. Some of these ice pieces here are like multiple centimeters thick, and yeah, a lot of the area like below the ice is hollow. So I maybe want to play around with that. I'm not 100% sure now, or yet. Yeah, I still have to find a composition. I want to try a star trail with the Sigma 14mm ultra wide angle lens, and yeah, let's find a foreground. Okay. Okay, I found my composition for the star trail shot and also a really cool landscape astro shot, just with yeah, a really nice foreground and then also Orion in the frame. Yeah, before I found this composition, I wanted to yeah, have a composition that faces towards the North Pole, so that I can have really nice circular star trails. But I think that 4 hours is not enough to show a really nice circular star trail pattern. So yeah, so I decided to just do something with Orion, because when I had to have a 4-hour time lapse of Orion, I can show it. I have a star trail and then also a nice image, maybe. Okay, this is going to be quite tricky, to be honest, because I have to get really low to the foreground here of the tripod, and I'm not 100% sure yet how I will do that. Just for you to show, it's probably not focused, but wow, this is some thick ice. What the hell? I'll just remove some of the ice that I don't need here, and then that's something I didn't want. Oh man. Lesson learned. Arrive at your spot during daytime, or have at least like 1 or 2 hours of bright sunset light to scout the area, because what I'm doing here is not very efficient. I honestly think I have to do some weird stuff where I have to put the tripod mount, or not the tripod mount, the tripod head upside down, so on the bottom here. Oh, let me see if I remember how to do that, and if this even works. Yeah, it should work. Okay, this might actually work. I have 2 stones here where I can have the tripod like sitting on. So the general idea is, just to show you or to tell you what I want to do, I want to have the camera, like this is my camera. This is the camera. I want to have it more or less in this position, because this gives a nice pattern in the foreground with some triangular yeah, ice stuff, which kind of looks cool, and I really want to get that with a focus stack. But in order to get that close, I have to do some janky stuff with the tripod here. Ah, man. Okay, I think my first composition with the Cygnus region is done because I have to focus on this shit here. And it is so annoying. It is so annoying. But I think it works now. This should work. So let me show you this abomination a little bit more in close up. So I have this pattern of eyes here with these triangular shapes here and there, pointing in this direction here, and then later on, let me boost the ISO again, Orion should be positioned here, and then yeah, should have a nice image, or should get a nice image. Oh, I really have to put on my gloves. Oh, I can't feel my fingers. It is so cold. It's, I think, about -5 degrees outside. When I arrived here with the car, it said -3. But predictions for tonight, like weather forecast, said -6. And it feels like it. I really have to say, it feels like that. Whoa. Okay, small update. I finished the foreground stacking. Well, the foreground is done now with the foreground stacking. And now the camera is just shooting a time lapse towards Orion. And yeah, I think it will just go until the battery dies. It has 75% left. So I think it will last for, let me guess, with these temperatures, 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, I will start shooting now with the main system, with the Nikon Z6 on the tracker. And then, yeah, just try to get as much nice shots as possible before the moon rises, because a 70-ish% moon will rise at about 10 p.m. So yeah, let's start. I'm currently doing a small panorama with Venus setting over there with the nice reflection in the water. And yeah, I think this is going to be a nice shot. After that, I will reposition the tripod a little bit, like, I don't know, 5 meters behind you, and then do a big panorama with Orion over this open area with nice reflection. The water is of course not still, because right there is water flowing into the lake, so it's not 100% still, but maybe I can get a nice reflection where you can maybe see some stars. Yeah. Okay, so the last sky exposure is done. I did 30-second exposures, and I think I did 10 or 15 of them, just to stack these images and to get rid of noise first of all, and also to remove any plane or satellite trails that might end up in some of the images. Because it's just after sunset, and then you have nice satellites. Welcome to the modern era. Now I'm going to do the first panel, the foreground, with, let's see, can go down one more. So I'm going to close the aperture a bit to, let's say, f3.5. And then, the ISO I think is okay. And then increase the exposure time to, let's say, 2.5 minutes. Should be good. Let's do 3 minutes, come on. 3 minutes, and then one more panel, and then I have a nice vertorama. So in the meantime, I can show you the next composition, which is this one right here. Let me see how far I can go. I would say right around here. Let's say this is the spot where I will put the tripod in. And here you can see some stars reflecting. And then here Orion. And yeah, there's some light pollution over there, but I think when I frame it just like this, it shouldn't be that noticeable in the image. Maybe a little bit in the eyes in the foreground, maybe not. I will see. The entire tripod is frozen. Let's try to level this tripod here as quick as possible. I'll just do a rough polar alignment, just with the naked eye. I mean, okay, I think this should be aligned enough. The first foreground exposure is almost done for the Orion panorama, and I really have to say the skies here are really good. I'm quite surprised. The ice is making some really weird noises sometimes. Sometimes it's a bit scary. There's a car again. Let's hope that my foreground exposure is not ruined by that. Anyway, back to the topic. The sky here is amazing, and I think I will get a really clean shot with Orion here, and with the 14mm over there, and maybe, I don't know, maybe something else. Depending on where the moon is rising later, I might do some moonscapes. I really haven't done any moonscapes in years, and I think this foreground here is pretty nice to look at. I just wanted to show you the foreground again here, with the stars reflecting in the water, and it looks so mesmerizing, really have to say. And yeah, overall with the reflection of the forest over there, really, really nice. And of course with Orion up here. I think it's going to be a good image. Some ASMR action here with some hot tea. Feels so good. It's nice to have something warm in the hand, and also just something warm to drink. I'm currently shooting more or less the same panorama, just from a different spot, as you can see and probably hear. And yeah, I'm doing this just with less exposure time, so not multiple minutes per panel, just, I don't know, I'm doing 30 seconds for the foreground now, and probably like 15 seconds untracked for the sky, because it's about, well, let's make it accurate after I start the next exposure. We have 40 minutes until moonrise, that's what I wanted to say. And yeah, in the last few minutes, without any moonlight or any moonlight pollution, I want to take advantage of the dark skies here and just run around and take multiple images of different compositions. After this image here, I also want to take an image with the Big Dipper, because it's just rising above this tree line behind you, and it looks really nice. And I think with all the ice in the foreground, it could make a nice image. I have some bad news. The 14mm star trail shot that we set up at the beginning of the night is ruined, as far as I can tell from the images, because as you can see in this clip here, I forgot to attach a dew heater. And yeah, without any surprise, it frosted over, because everything here from all the moisture around the lake is frozen. Who would have guessed that? And yeah, the lens, I would say, as far as I can tell from the images on the screen, are unusable after about 20 minutes or so. Like it started frosting over really, really soon, or quite early, is a better word. And yeah, I will see what I can do in post-processing to maybe fix that, or maybe I don't do a long star trail, maybe I'll just do like a comet style star trail, if you know what I mean, where I have quite short star trails. Maybe that will do, The bad thing is that I wanted to take some images with the 14mm now, especially on the star tracker, because all the images I did for the star trails were shot at 30 seconds, so all the stars were so much trailed that they're basically, for my standards, unusable for a normal image. And I wanted to take some, star-tracked images with that lens now, but I can't. I will see if the dew heater will eliminate all the frost and all the moisture on the lens in like 20 minutes. If not, then I might switch to the 20mm that I have on the Sony A7S right now and do some images with that, because, I don't know, this place is so special, and I don't know if I can come back in the next few nights and take some more images with all the ice. It's so cool. Yeah, I will keep you updated. In this shot, I wanted to try out some light painting in the foreground, where I used my phone and a blue image to illuminate the ice and cover it in a nice bluish cold light to show how cold the night was. I'm not 100% sure if I like it, so if you want, you can share your thoughts in the comments down below. I also want to lose a few words on the star trail image, which was a complete disaster from start to finish, starting with the foreground and the focus stack, which really didn't turn out as planned. And I also forgot one of the most important rules in panorama photography, which is the parallax effect. And to end everything, I forgot the dew heater on the lens, as you've seen in the vlog. And so I would say let's just forget this image, and maybe next time. So that's it. The night is over. Well, it's still going, but we have a 70% moon in the sky now, so it's basically daytime now, at least for astrophotography purposes. And yeah, I think I've captured a lot of cool images that you've seen by now. And yeah, I will end this vlog now. And yeah, wish you good luck on your next adventure and clear skies.